So this game started off as the Prosecutor, and it kind of went pretty wild. So it's day one, and obviously there are day one shenanigans. So I like to in day one just say something, anything, usually something that's a bit intuitive, like I just did, which kind of sets me up to be a veteran. Not really. It just prevents Coven from attacking me, usually. I mean, Coven almost never attacks people who talk D1, especially talking with provocative arguments like I did. I mean, it's nothing really. Actually, sometimes it does get you to be attacked, but the chances of you getting attacked by saying something like this is much less than not talking at all. So you could get attacked by random, and it's worse. And right now I'm just noting the claims. For example, 5 claim TK, 2 claim coroner. Of course, these claims are subject to change since the game just started, so nothing's set in stone. And I'll probably be updating my will most often. Obviously, as a prosecutor, I don't need to write night 1, night 2, that kind of stuff. So the very next day, cider died. I guess Coven doesn't like cider. Too bad. Apple cider is delicious. And he's the cleric. He went on 15. Normal stuff. So no other kills, so likely no serial killer. And immediately the psychic claim says he found me in 2 and 4 suspects in his psychic will. 12 is a seer with 4 and 8. 8 is a lookout. 9 is a psychic. 11 is also a lookout. But if you look carefully, 8 and 9 will contradict. 9 says he visited 1, but in fact, the lookout says he visited 6. And 6 is in his will, but that's not what 9 said he visited as his original psychic visit. That is why there's a contradiction between them, and obviously the lookout claim is a bit more trustworthy in this time, because 9 is not saying he didn't visit 6, he's just saying that... I'm not sure what he's saying. His claim is quite weak, actually. Which is why 9 is being voted up. And it makes perfect sense. So now I'm kind of keeping up with the claim, just putting them in my will. I mean, usually you do that in a notepad, in the notes, if you're another claim, but I'm prosecutor, I don't really have anything to put in my will except these, so I just put them in my original will. And obviously there's 4 and 8 are enemies, according to Seer. We'll probably focus on that later. We'll first get 9. And if 9 is actually evil, that kind of confirms 8, so that kind of confirms 4 as evil. So we're kind of snowballing here. We guilty 10 Inode, but it doesn't matter because he actually turned out to be executioner. So Ino's guilty, it doesn't say anything about Coven. Usually, I mean, I doubt it does. So as usual, if I'm something important or something like that, I usually like to talk before the night ends, and I like to say I'm dead, or I'm gonna die, or Coven is gonna kill me, or something like that. And that usually prevents people from attacking me, believe it or not. Usually, not often. If they don't know my role and I say that, maybe they think, oh, poisoner poisoned him. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore him. Or maybe, oh, he's gonna do something risky. Let's just kill somebody else. We don't wanna kill somebody who's already dead. Usually Coven doesn't stop and think, wait, why is this guy claiming he's gonna die? And I mean, if they do stop and think, they might actually try and kill me. But that doesn't usually happen, and I usually just run off unscathed. I mean, if these videos do get popular, this method is absolutely not gonna work. So, yeah, don't try this if this video gets popular at all. 3 stating in my will that 4 or 8 are evil, and 8 is kind of confirmed, so I just basically gonna vote 4. But just better to be safe and just say both. Because, I mean, 8 could be Werewolf, he could be Wildling, he could be anything. Vigilante died to Crusader and Coven. So, Vigi tried to shoot 5, I guess, and Crusader was there and killed Vigi. That's tragic. And there's a Werewolf, it's a Werewolf game. Psychic died to Werewolf, and Psychic was real. That means 2, 4, or me are evil. I'm obviously not evil. 2 claimed coroner and 4 was in the seer will, so that makes 4's claim even weaker. No matter what he claims, he's much weaker. And we're obviously gonna lynch 4 no matter what he claims right now. 15 claims TK, so he's RT1. Seer found 4 and 15 friendly. That's very interesting. Because if 4 is evil, that means 15 is also evil. That means 4 and 15 are friendly. That means 4 and 15 are both Coven. That's the only way they can be friendly if they're both evil. So we're voting... I was pushing for 4 because he was the more clear evil, but 8 wanted to push 15, and that's perfectly fine because since 4 and 15 are friendly, we can also vote 15 since they're both evil. Makes perfect sense, it doesn't matter. And right now I'm just telling the lookout 8 that I'm okay with pushing 15 because 15 and 4 are friends, so 4 is also evil. So I'm telling him we're gonna push 4 tomorrow. 15 claims Trickster, but nobody's gonna believe that, obviously. If you're gonna believe that, no comments, okay. 3 claims Town Support, and you can't really take anything from that claim. 8 tries to put suspicion on 3. I don't blame him, but we can't really do anything about it. We can just get this and lynch 4 tomorrow. That's what we've got. So now that we've got this is Coven. That means we've got a lot of info on this. Obviously I sent my usual message, I'm dying tonight, but it's okay, TP will be on me today. I just send these kind of messages, so it just prevents me from dying. I haven't claimed Prosecutor, I haven't claimed Tapper, I haven't claimed anything yet. So I haven't been acting kind of town, I've been voting, I've been pushing Coven, so it's fine. And sometimes staying hidden and town power claim is good. Sometimes being revealed as town power so lookouts can be on you is also good. But I decided to stay hidden this game. And right now I'm gonna look back at the votes. Everyone who voted 15 is likely town, and everyone who didn't vote 15, so those who didn't vote him are likely evil. Not just any evil, just Coven. That's it. If you lynch a Coven member, always check who didn't vote him. Look at those who didn't vote him up the stand. 2 dies. He was mayor, so that's the town power claim. That means any other town power is RT. And 3 claims town support. I just added that to my will to keep up. So 2 fake claim coroner, so he doesn't get targeted and he's mayor. That's fine. 4 was actually killed by Crusader. He was wildling, as we suspected. And that's very good. That means Crusader is confirmed. Crusader didn't claim yet. Somebody's Crusader, we don't know who. Right now I'm checking the votes. Who didn't vote 15? That appears to be quite a few, such as, let's see. 5 didn't vote him. 5 was the only one who didn't vote 15. So right now, 5 is the most suspicious of them, because he did not vote the Hexmaster. 12 says 2 and 11 are friendly. That means 11 Victoria is kind of confirmed as town, because 2 is mayor, and the seer is kind of confirmed. He found the 4 and 15, so I was immediately suspicious of 5 because he didn't claim and that kind of stuff. I said I was gonna kill him, but town voted him up. Much better. I can keep my identity secret for now. And they pushed up F5, which is very fun. His name is www. It's like he's making an internet website, except there are so many World Wide Webs that the name doesn't end. 3 asks me, tells me his admirer and asks me who he should propose to. I look at who didn't vote 5, and I see that 6 didn't vote 5. You know me, anyone who doesn't vote a Coven is likely Coven. So I told him to propose to 6. And if he's silent, then 6 is evil. Very simple. So 3 agrees. And 3 tells me that 2 actually rejected his proposal, which makes sense. He's mayor. Mayor is important. And so we had a truce. Proposed to 6. If you don't talk, 6 is Coven. Of course, 3 might also be Coven, and 6 might be Townie. And 3 might fake being silenced. But as I said, 6 didn't vote 3. Didn't vote the Coven, and that's why 6 is more suspicious. I told 8 of the plan. I said, yeah, and 1 claims Doomsayer. That's pretty interesting. Of course, we know there's no Doomsayer. I didn't catch up to that because I was still focusing on other things. There's no Doomsayer because there was a Werewolf attack, and Executioner is dead, so the last neutral is actually not Doomsayer. I said in my will 6 is probably Coven, and 3 is gonna propose to him. Right now, I think 8 and 3 trust me. And, I mean, that's fine even if they don't. Next day rolls up and Victoria dies to a werewolf. She was a lookout. I mean, she claimed lookout from night 1. It's fine. I think 12 is werewolf. I forgot 12's claim as seer. I simply forgot he was the seer, which is stupid. But, I mean, it just whispers. He's fine. And, yes, I was thinking. When I said O with all those stuffs, I remembered that werewolf can just send a target. So I thought 8 was werewolf. That's why I said O. And I didn't say anything else. I don't want him to attack me. So I asked 3 if he proposed. 3 never replied. So 3 is in a toxic relationship with 6. And so we were pushing 6. Very simple. Right now, I completely forgot there's a Crusader in the game. And, I mean, if you think there's a Crusader, 8 claims Lookout, 3 claims Admirer, 6 is evil, that leaves 1 as the Crusader, but I completely forgot. It slipped my mind. But right now we're focusing on the clear evil, which is 6. So everybody's gonna vote him up. And 8 says 1 is Crusader, which is, I mean, good for me. I completely slipped my mind. But it doesn't really matter. It becomes clear later when you think about it. So we push up 6. Completely fine. His name is Joe. Nobody better complete that. I'm not gonna ask who's Joe. Nobody's gonna ask that. And obviously I realized no room for Doomsayer. There's no Doomsayer, that's Werewolf. And so it's up between 1 and 8 who the Werewolf is. And 8 was being very suspicious with these talks. So now I'm fake claiming Veteran because I really don't want to die. So I fake claim Veteran so that Werewolf doesn't attack me. I just keep playing it. I say I'm Veteran. I know there's no Vigi. I'm not gonna get shot. So I just don't want Werewolf to attack me. I'm saying I'm Veteran. I don't mind getting attacked. I'm the only chance. If Werewolf attacks me, he dies as well. I'm just saying all that stuff. So I hope Werewolf doesn't attack me. And right now, nobody knows my role. I haven't revealed to anybody, which is surprising. Only 4 people are alive. None of them know I'm Prosecutor. 1 is saying 8 is acting suspicious, and 8 is saying I'm acting suspicious. Well, he's not saying it. No, he's thinking it. And now Werewolf is gonna kill. Werewolf's safest kill is probably 1 if he knows he's Crusader. But that doesn't happen. So 3 was killed by the Werewolf, the Admirer. And I asked 1 for the lore. For his role, not lore. I mean, I want to see his lore. Who is William Phipps? Actually, you can probably see that from the Town of Salem lore. The actual Town of Salem, the witch-casting game, whatever. Okay. I asked both players if they're the werewolf. 1 says he's the werewolf. And as I said, I completely forgot there's Cruz. But then 8 says 1 is Cruz. And then I'm like, oh shit, there's a Cruz in the game. I look at people who died. I see the gods of death and see, oh, Wildling died to Cruz. There is actually a Crusader. And so that means 1 is confirmed. That means 8 is the evil. And then I reveal my role to 1, because obviously 1 is confirmed. 8 claims Lookout. 8 is not Crusader. 1 is the Crusader. And obviously 1 is very surprised by that. And 8 is gonna try to push me. It's really fun. We're sort of playing him. And I just prosecute him. And his reaction is actually quite funny. Quite a laugh. And just like that, the werewolf was caught. He thought I claimed Lookout, although I never did. Yeah, and 1 just said that would have been really bad if I actually thought 1 was actually werewolf. And that's right, but I mean, Crusader was confirmed, so it should have been really dumb if I actually thought 1 was werewolf. And just like that, it was over. We barely won. And that was it.